Hi lovelies, welcome back to UG Update. So guys, on this video, let's talk about the Anupama series guys. And we'll be talking about quite an interesting episode that will be going down in the Anupama series. Guys, on this episode, Vanraj is gearing up to stop Dimpy and Titu's marriage. Let's find out what it was all about. But before we continue to the video lovelies, if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget guys to give the video a thumbs up. Alright lovelies, let's dive straight into the video. So guys, the episode starts with Ba asks the neighbors to go and says it is getting late. The neighbors leave. Then Anuj tells Babuji that they will leave now. Anuj then asks Adia to stay with them. But Paris says we will get the doll's marriage done. Kavya asks Anuj to stay there and asks what you will do in the hotel. While Shruti says I'm tired and need rest, so I will go to the hotel. Adia then tells that she will stay here as the kids insisted. She goes with them. Then Shruti asks Anuj if he will stay back. Anuj says he will go. They greet them and leaves. While Vanraj asks Anupama if he will not go and says I have forgotten that Shruti is with Anuj. Dimpy then asks Anupama to stay there with Divika, while Kinja says we will do late night party. Kavya asks Anupama to stay back and says Divika is also here. Ba then says for the last time good memories will be there. Babuji says good memories for the last night. While Kavya says Babuji then says Anupama will leave after the marriage. Then Vanraj says nobody knows what is going to happen. Kavya then tells Divika that she suspects Vanraj, he is up to something. While Divika says we shall ask Vanraj or Titu. Anupama then comes to Vanraj and asks what is he going to do in Dimpy and Titu's marriage. But Vanraj asks why shall I tell you, who are you? He says she shall sit in a corner and cry and ask her not to disturb him as he is going to sleep. While Divika and Kavya comes to Anupama and says even Titu is not saying anything. Shruti comes to the hotel and just then the food critic MC Smith comes here to cover a food vlog. She's about to tell about spice and chutney, but Shruti stops her and says she will catch with her later. Miss Smith goes. Then Anu sees her and questions Shruti if she knows Mrs. Smith. Then Shruti makes an excuse and says she don't like her company. All the ladies are seated together in another scene. Then Ba asks Paki to sit. Paki asks if she is fine today. Then Anupama asks what is her problem. Paki then asks her not to talk and goes. Anupama then asks Dimpy to say. While Dimpy thanks her family for understanding and accepting their love. She says life gives a second chance very rarely, which gave me. Then Kavya says life gives second chance but not relations and says look at Vanraj and me. Kinja then says I couldn't make our relations better with Toshu. But Divika says some are foolish and hesitant to get the second chance. Waba says nobody's life is perfect. She tells about Sita and Shri Krishna. Then Anupama hears her. In another scene, Anu thinks Anu left 5 years back and don't want me to be in her life and I respect her choice. He thinks of Shruti and thinks this is not right. He says Shruti knows that I love just Anu and says his love for Anu keeps increasing and has to tell Shruti, but why? He says I wanted to choose my duty over love. While in another scene, Ba says she didn't like Titu at first, but he is a good guy and agreed to stay here. And Pama gives advice to Dimpy, while Devika asks Ba about Babuji and her response. Ba tells that they used to be in the village when she got married and they used to romance on the rooftop terrace of the house. She then says we used to talk to the elders and the family members rather than going to the counselor. She indirectly tells that nowadays if the family members don't understand elders and that's why elders shall leave. Dimpy in the other hand asks them to advise on the marriage. Then Anupama tells her that love can be less, but truth and respect shall not be less. She asks her not to take any decision in anger and don't compare Titu with Sama. While Kavya also says the same thing. While Adia, in another sense, spends a good time with the kids and tells them a story. She thinks it is fun to be with the brother and sisters. While Paris then says we shall sleep, else mommy will get angry. Anupama then comes here and gets happy to see the kids together. She then thinks of Shruti mingled with the kids, though she didn't want it. While Anuj comes to Shruti's hotel room, Shruti then says it seems he didn't sleep. Then he says he has used different solutions for his contact lenses. He then says even you didn't sleep. Then Shruti says she has a jet lag. Anuj then goes inside. He sees Mrs. Smith's call on her mobile. Shruti picks the call. Then Mrs. Smith says she wants to talk to her about spice and chutney. Shruti then says she will call her later. She ends the call and tries to give clarification, but Anuj says I didn't ask. Guys, it's quite an interesting episode that will be coming up in the Anupama series. Vanrad is gearing up at something in the Dimple and Tito's marriage. We'll still find out what he is up to. While Anuj and Shruti, in the other hand, Anuj actually asking himself what he is doing. Guys, what do you have to say about the episode? What do you have to say about the drama that is going down in Anupama series currently? Please drop what you think about it on the comment section. And as you do that, please don't forget that this is still UG Updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget, guys, to give the video a thumbs up. Alright, lovelies, that'll be a wrap. Thank you guys for watching up to this point. I really love you guys, and I'll see you guys on my next video.